We have new information tonight in the fraud case allegedly carried out by a polyamorous Eden Prairie couple with the help of their multiple live-in girlfriends. 38-year-old Gabriel Luther and 42-year-old Elizabeth Brown are accused of stealing more than $15 million to fund their lavish lifestyle out of a mansion in a quiet neighborhood. Lou Raguse joins us with today's developments. Lou?
Julie, Gabriel Luther and Elizabeth Brown may be accused of stealing $15 million, but they say they don't have any money left. They pleaded not guilty today, represented by taxpayer-funded public defenders.
Oh my gosh. It was crazy.
A cinematic video of one of the ragers held at the mansion across the street brings Sue Donkergood back.
There's the money. They had the big chunks.
Does this video make you miss your neighbors?
Gosh, no.
Back to the wild times on quiet Welter's Way in Eden Prairie before filter-loving couple Gabriel Luther and Elizabeth Brown were charged in federal court.
All his women were wedding rings, and said they were married to Gabriel.
Donkersgood helped investigators after seeing all the young women living in the mansion with the couple.
I just kind of was like, we got to do something about the house. So I emailed the police chief of Eden Prairie.
But a long federal investigation into suspicion of sex trafficking found that all the young women insisted they were part of a consensual polyamorous relationship with Luther. In the meantime, according to this lawsuit, a legitimate CEO hired by Luther and Brown to run their neurofeedback therapy company found only 32% of their billing to be accurate. Luther had 3 fraud convictions from 2009 before he legally changed his name. After the feds pivoted to a fraud investigation, they indicted Luther and Brown for allegedly stealing $15 million with the help of those multiple live-in girlfriends.
So we just thought it was somebody that had quite a bit of money.
Luther and Brown appeared virtually in federal court today and pleaded not guilty. In a bizarre moment, Luther couldn't remember his age, saying 38, then 37, before finally telling the judge he's 39. According to court papers, he used fake IDs showing he was in his 20s to make young women feel more comfortable with him. His former neighbors are still glued to every twist.
The curiosity part was killing most of us.
Now, Luther and Brown are currently in Las Vegas. They are not being held in jail. It's not clear when they will return to Minnesota. Brown is allowed to keep running a new telehealth business that she opened, Angel Wings Wellness and Weight Loss, as long as she does not bill insurance.
What? That seems crazy. She
Yep.
can still run this business? That's
As long
just
as
like,
people
go
pay in
ahead.
cash. And the website looks
suppose she
very
hasn't been-
similar to their other website that they had on their other
Okay.
business.
Well, I mean, they haven't been convicted yet,
Right.
so everybody gets due process. But I'm just wondering, too, what happened to $15 million? They have public defenders now? Not even enough
Yeah.
money left for an attorney?
What it seems, according to the court papers, is that they spent much of that money on their lifestyle, having, that huge house
Yeah.
and multiple luxury cars. The last thing they had was an RV that they actually crossed the border into Canada with, tried to get back into the house after it was no longer theirs. That RV has been taken, and on the court hearing today, Luther said that wasn't able to get much money out of that.
Every time you think that story can't get more bizarre, it does.
It does.
Thank you, Lou.